Joining me right now is the Attorney General of Texas, AG Ken Paxton is here. AG Paxton, good to see you. Thanks very much for being here. Can you assess what we're seeing? The administration wanted to lift Title 42. A federal judge said you cannot lift Title 42 right now. Border agents have told us they're expecting the number of encounters to go from 7,000 a day to 18,000 a day when Title 42 goes away. What are you seeing down there in Texas right now?
Yeah, it's just getting worse. The Biden administration clearly doesn't want to stop the illegal immigration. They're encouraging it. They've done that since day one. We've had to fight them at every step trying to slow this down, and they've done nothing to help us. And they continue to invite the cartels to bring as many people as possible to the border. The Border Patrol take the handoff, and then they transport them around the country in the middle of the night. That is a fact.
Well, this is just incredible. Transferring these people in the middle of the night has Congresswoman Elise Stefanik vowing to subpoena the Department of Homeland Security for information on these secret migrant flights should the GOP take back the majority in the House. AG, what are we going to find if Elise Stefanik subpoenas all the information about these secret flights, do you think?
Well, I certainly hope she gets to do that. I think we're going to find that they transported from almost the beginning of their administration, that they have transported literally hundreds of thousands of people around the country on buses, on planes. They've done it at weird times. They've tried to keep it as non-transparent as possible. They do not want the public to know what's going on. And we need to have the light of day shown on what they've done over the last year and a half. I think the American people are going to be surprised and shocked, and they're not going to like the story that they find.
Wow. So do you think that they're going to vote on this come November? Ken Paxton, congratulations to you on your primary victory a week or so ago. What are you expecting in November? Is this going to be a key point for voters?
Yeah, I mean, how could it not? I think you're going to see that and some of the other issues you were talking about earlier today, inflation, energy prices. There's really nothing that they have to point to that's gone well in the last year and a half. If anything, it's some of the worst times we've seen a president preside over in at least my lifetime. I think the American people have noticed. The polling shows it. And as long as we have honest voting, I think the American people are going to show up and make a change.
Which is why you, of course, have sued this administration multiple times. I'm with Mercedes Schlapp this morning. Mercedes, jump in here.
Yes, good morning, Attorney General, and congratulations on your win. I think one of the things you did just recently is sue the Biden administration on the asylum plan, talking about Maria's mentioning these different lawsuits, because you're looking to basically reduce the average wait time from 5 years to 6 months. As we know, a lot of these individuals who are coming into this country, we lose track of them here. What do you think will be the result of that? Are you optimistic?
You know, I am optimistic. We've won all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court. We won on all our preliminary injunctions. We won on our fight on the merits. We argued our case a little over a month ago in front of the U.S. Supreme Court. I'm assuming that's going to come out in this coming month in June. And honestly, the law is so clear. It says that they shall detain these people until their hearing or send them back to their country of origin. There's not a lot of wiggle room. I'm hoping the Supreme Court doesn't find wiggle room that's not there. If that happens, this is a significant victory for us. We'll have to force the Biden administration to enforce, even with a court order. But it means that we can go back to Trump-era policies and laws that were actually working.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that, AG. It's really had an incredible effect on the state and certainly the border towns already.
No, there's no doubt. I mean, I wish that the president cared as much about this issue as he says he does. He should go talk to people on border towns from both parties. I think you'll find the same answer from all of them. You need to stop this. It's causing us great difficulties. It's causing increased crime. We can't handle the burden on our cities. Help us. And that's a message that he's been unwilling to even hear.
All right, we will leave it there. AG Paxton, good to see you this morning. Thanks so much. Ken Paxton joining us this morning.